Amsterdam is one of Europe's most fascinating and energetic cities, noted for its beautiful canals, rich history, and lively atmosphere. However, as with any trip, there are things I wish I knew before visiting. If you're planning a vacation to the Dutch capital, these tips will help you make the most of your experience. 1. Bicycles rule the roads. Amsterdam is a city designed for cycling. With over 800,000 bikes, cycling is the predominant form of transportation for residents. As a pedestrian, you must always be aware that cyclists have the right of way in many situations. Do not stand in bike lanes, and be cautious when crossing roadways, as bikes frequently move quickly and quietly. If you intend to rent a bike, obey traffic laws and respect other bikers. 2. Public transport is efficient but expensive. The tram, metro, buses, and ferries make it easy to get around the city, although public transportation in Amsterdam may be expensive. A single ticket costs approximately €3.40 and is valid for only 1 hour. To save money, consider purchasing a multi-day GVB ticket or an iAmsterdam City card, which covers unlimited public transportation, free museum admission, and discounts at many sites. 3. The red light district is not what you expect. Amsterdam's red light district tends to be romanticized, yet it is more of a tourist destination than a scandalous adventure. The area is highly regulated, and photographing the workers is strictly prohibited. It's worth coming to experience the unique culture, but be respectful and careful of your surroundings. 4. Coffee shops versus cafés. Know the difference. If you're looking for a location to get a cappuccino, don't go to a coffee shop. These are places where cannabis is lawfully sold. For a more conventional coffee experience, visit a café or coffeehuis. If you want to learn more about coffee shop culture, keep in mind that smoking is only permitted in certain specified areas. 5. Avoid tourist traps in the city center. Many restaurants and souvenir shops in popular tourist destinations, such as Dam Square and Leidseplein, overcharge for poor food and items. Instead, head to local districts like Debit, Jordan, or Utrecht for real experiences, wonderful food, and lower costs. 6. The weather is unpredictable. The weather in Amsterdam can change radically within hours. One moment it's sunny, the next it's pouring rain. Even in the summer, take a small umbrella or rain jacket. Check the forecast frequently, but be ready for surprises. 7. Museums can get crowded. Book in advance. Amsterdam is home to world-renowned institutions such as the Rijksmuseum and Frank House and Van Gogh Museum. These events frequently sell out days or even weeks in advance, so purchase your tickets online ahead of time. Without previous reservations, getting into the Anne Frank House is very difficult. 8. Dutch people are direct. Don't take it personally. The Dutch are known for being direct, which might come across as brash or impolite if you're not used to it. However, this is only their way of communicating. Do not be offended if someone corrects you or expresses an honest opinion. It is simply part of the culture. 9. Tipping is not mandatory. Tipping is optional in Amsterdam, unlike in the United States. However, it is appreciated if you receive satisfactory service. In restaurants, it is typical to round up or leave 5 to 10% of the cost. In cafés and cabs, modest change is sufficient. 10. Tap water is safe and delicious. Amsterdam has some of the world's purest tap water. You don't need to buy bottled water, simply bring a reusable water bottle and refill it at public fountains or eateries. 11. The Dutch love their stroopwafels and herring. Stroopwafels, thin waffles filled with caramel syrup, and herring, a traditional raw fish snack, are two must-tries for anyone looking for authentic Dutch delights. Visit a street market for the tastiest stroopwafels, and if you're feeling daring, try herring in the Dutch style, with onions and pickles. 12. Canals are deeper than they look. Be careful, Amsterdam's canals look appealing, but falling in is more perilous than it appears. The water is murky, and the canals are deeper than they appear. Watch your stride, especially at night or after a few drinks. If you're taking a canal excursion, choose a smaller boat for a more intimate trip. 13. You need a credit or debit card with a PIN. Many stores, restaurants, and train stations in Amsterdam do not take credit cards without a PIN. Some places also refuse to accept cash and instead prefer contactless payments. Make sure your debit or credit card is compatible with European payment systems. 14. The Dutch language is not as hard as it looks. While Dutch may appear intimidating, many of its terms are similar to those in English and German. Most residents speak great English, so you will have no trouble communicating. However, learning a few Dutch phrases such as dank jewel, thank you, or alsjeblieft, please, can get you smiles and compliments. 15. Tulip season and King's Day are the best times to visit. If you want to see the Netherlands in full bloom, visit between mid-March and mid-May during tulip season. The Keukenhof Gardens are an absolute must-see. If you want to have a memorable party experience, come on April 27th for King's Day, when the entire country dresses in orange and celebrates with street festivals and boat parties. 16. You might fall in love with Amsterdam, and that's okay. Many visitors are impressed by Amsterdam's beauty, relaxed environment, and friendly people. Some even decide to live there. Whether you're visiting for a weekend or a month, embrace the experience, appreciate the city's eccentricities, and create memories to last a lifetime. Amsterdam is a city packed with surprises, history, and culture. Knowing these recommendations before you go can help you avoid typical traps and make the most of your time in this great city. Whether you're riding along the canals, discovering hidden gems, or simply taking in the ambience, Amsterdam is a place you'll never forget.